In yesterday's Bitcoin update, we were talking about how the bears could be coming out to play. And of course, what happened? We started to dump. Now, some alts like HBAR already has invalidated the dump. However, for me personally, I'm more focused on Bitcoin, the king. And with the king, we're unfortunately below that level we've been saying for the last few weeks. We cannot lose. So in yesterday's update, if I go to the 4-hour time frame now, we can see that price was struggling to reclaim that golden pocket. And with that, we're failing to continue back to the range high, okay? So we needed to hold this green support as we did. We just need to climb above those moving averages, which is what we said in the video yesterday. But unfortunately, we never got that push above those moving averages as well as the golden pocket and that red brick wall of resistance. We turned it red again because we were above it, we're now below it, so it should act as resistance, and we've seen that's the case. And we were saying we have to defend the 1 fib level down here at 22,300 for us to give us another opportunity at reclaiming it. Otherwise, a close below is going to signal further continuation downwards to the 1 fib level targets. Now I'm going to zoom back out, and we can see we've already met the 1272, lining up very nicely with that 200 moving average. Now on the 4-hour time frame, it's basically saying that this is maintaining our uptrend. As long as we are above this, we have chances coming back up. What I would say though is, for the moment, as we are below the 1 fib level and below this golden pocket over here, what I must say is that price should continue lower, unfortunately. Even though we're at the 200 moving average, we should just run into the resistance to continue lower. For me personally, if you don't want to see 21,100, if you don't want to see 20,500, which is our next level of support, maybe it's just a short-term bounce, run into the one, and then we do continue down to our key area of support or key area of resistance. So once you lose this support, we should go back to the old resistance, and that's between the 1414 and the 1272. So this could be an area of support the 1618 and the 1414, my mistake. And this could be a key area of support going forward, but failing to hold so, we have this support ready. And we'll look into this level in a bit more detail when we scale back out to the daily time frame. But I just want to say that these targets are now going to happen as long as you remain below this level. So I'm going to get rid of this now, because we met that target. We took that trade in the last 2 days. So if you took that, great. Do let me know if you have been taking the trades on the channel and been profiting from them. So over here, what I would need to see for the invalidation of 20,500 would be a push back above this golden pocket over here. So this lower high that we created 2 days ago or yesterday or whenever it was that we were up here, when we broke out of this small double bottom I gave and we met the target, we need to take that out, and that's lining up very nicely with this golden pocket over here. So we need to see a reclaim of the 0.5 fib, 23,264. Without doing so, we could even pump to it and still continue down to these targets. So it's all about, now we know the path it's on. The path is down until you invalidate it. So even if we're coming up, we're going to have to say, no, we're still going down until we see the very moment where it's flipped into support and then we start to go up. So that would be the case, basically, the only way to invalidate these targets. Now, if I scale out to the higher time frames again, look at where these are lining up with. So we've got some confluence in between the 1414 and the 1618, where this 200 moving average is sitting in between. But also we've got this low over here sitting quite nicely with the 55 over here, just slightly above it. So it's saying we need to find support above this point, otherwise we're going to have a much deeper correction. Now, I will show you some levels that we can't afford to lose, and that would be the 786 here at 17,000. We can't lose 17,000. That's pretty much, for me, confirming the bottom's not in. But yeah, so that means we could come down all the way to anywhere between here and it's still okay for the continuation up. We know in newly formed uptrends, you may only dip down to the 382. Look at all the confluence in that 382 area we've been talking about earlier in this video. So that's lining up with the 382. Yes, you can just come to that and continue higher. Just depends on how much momentum is in this trend. As we see, a lot of momentum. So we don't want this trend to be invalidated. We don't want this to all be a bull trap. We need to see that continuation. So we need to bounce back towards 20,400, 20,500, and hopefully we can find support on that 55 and the 382. If it does fail, of course, if it does fail, the levels below are prepared for you guys over here, with the lowest you're allowed to go down to 17,000, and you can't lose 70,000 whatsoever. If that's the case, yes, the bottom is not in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. I'm going to do a giveaway for 5,000 subscribers on my Twitter. Make sure you're following that, and if you want to take action on the course or the mentorship, that's also discounted till we hit 5k, and no one's been taking up on those offers, so make sure you get that, because again, once the discount's gone, it's gone. I'm not going to do another discount for any time soon, because I've been doing it like crazy these last months. But yeah, cheers guys.